In this week's Weekly Drive, we take the angry Arthor truck for a spin. We talk about some SCS news. Make sure you get in there and get it done. And Senior goes bush.
Junior, Senior.
G'day YouTubers, it's Senior here from Junior Senior Gaming, and today it's the Weekly Drive, and voted by you the viewers, we've got the Angry Arthor truck. Now it was very close this week. We had, let's see, the Angry Arthor with 65 votes, and we had the Peterbilt 352 with 64, and then we had the Kamaz, which was the 6460 at 28. Now that Kamaz, I've been watching that for a long time, that one, and great Russian truck, but it just doesn't get the votes. So, but it's still good. It's still a good truck. I like it. Right. So today, as promised, I am. If Angry Arthur wins, we'll be hauling the trailer. So going, from one spot to another. Now I have got coast to coast installed as well, and we're going from Ely all the way up to 93. There we go, 93, going through their Elko section there, 93 again, going through Crackpot, and up to Twin Falls. There we go. So just across the border in Idaho. Is that Idaho? It is, Idaho. Idaho potatoes. Lots of potatoes around that area. As you can see, for those of you who don't know, who are new to the game, Coast to Coast is an add-on, a mod, that gives you a whole heap more different places to visit. See, there's Key West, and we've got there's Miami, Mobile is over there as well, Wilmington. It goes all the way up to like New York and what's that, Halton, yeah. So it's even goes right up here, right to Grand Forks. Okay, so that's a lot of new stuff. Seattle, yeah, and then look, you can add on more maps as well to give you Canada, and you can also go down and add in Mexico as well. So there's a lot of stuff you can do with this game, and for those people that tell me, oh, it's getting boring, that's BS. This game never gets boring. Come on, really? Alright, let's get on the road, shall we? There's heaps of stuff you can do to this game. Now, one thing I did find when I was backing up this truck, it is impossible to back up. I can't even see out my mirrors. See, that's how bad this is going to be. So, in order to jump out, I'm going to have to jump out like that to check my mirrors, okay? So, right, now, the engine I'm using is the N14 with 3,000 horsepower. Also using an 18-speed transmission, and I have my trailer brake on. 18-speed transmission with retarder, and it's the 517 diff ratio I'm using. Very low diff ratio, so I should be able to fly up hills and all sorts of stuff, no problem. No problem at all. I cannot see out my mirrors there. That's pretty bad. Very hard to see out the window. Oh man, I reckon you guys just chose this truck because this is my impersonation of you guys. Oh, Senior, this is gonna be hilarious. You can't drive for peanuts because you can't see out the truck. Oh, it's gonna be hilarious. There we go. And sorry guys, I have to make fun. I have to make fun because what's the day without having fun? It's all in good loving context. I can't drive the truck like this. How on earth am I going to be able to drive the truck like this is beyond me. We can only do 22 miles. I need to find, because that's 7. My goodness, that's too low. It really is. Alright, look, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go change my gearbox because that is way too low. I don't know what I was thinking. I must be high on goofed up wacko choco balls or something like that. I don't know. What do you get high? What do you kids get high on these days? I'll just stick to getting high on life. I can't find anything. There's nothing near here, so I'm just going to just stuff it. And we're going on right. Can't see anything. Jeez. Look at this, just ripping through the gears and we're going nowhere. That's amazing. I don't even know if we're going to be able to get up to 55 miles per hour. Wow. Can't see anything, nothing, no. I don't know what I was thinking, guys, I really don't. Anyway. Right, well, let's do what we normally do when we're doing the weekly drive, and that is talk about SCS, because that's what we do in the weekly drive. We talk about gaming news and stuff like that. Well, I mostly talk about SCS because that's pretty much the only game I like to play, really, so... Oh, come on. It's going to take me half an hour just to rip through the gears. I think I'm just going to stick to 5th, 6th, and 7th, and 8th. There we go, like a car. Right. Now, did somebody just ram into me? I don't know, it looks like it. You wouldn't want to ram into this. No way in the world. Leaving Ely. Okay, thank you. Now, right, first of all, we'll talk about in the news, the grand gift delivery. It ends on the 21st, guys. So make sure you get in there and you do what you have to do. Because if you haven't done it, you will miss out, okay? There's the troll train, you a-hole. Troll train. So make sure you get in there and get it done, guys, because grand gift delivery event will be finished, and that's it. You will not be able to get the gifts anymore. I know that most of you have actually finished it. I've been talking to a few of you, and you've said, yes, Senior, I'm all finished and all done, and blah, 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 blah. And yeah, so that's great, but for those that haven't, make sure you get in there and get it done. It's very important. Very, very, very important. So then, I noticed that on the actual, what was that? Did I hit something? I don't know. It felt like I hit something. I noticed that on SCS's blog that they were talking about a lot of people having issues with their grand gift delivery. I'm not sure why, but look, just to quickly go over it with you guys so you understand exactly what you have to do. So first of all, they must be external contracts. Must be external contracts. You cannot do anything else. And if you don't know what external contracts are, that's when you actually have to log on to World of Trucks. So you have to go now. Quickly do this right now. I know it's probably a pain for a few people, but underneath, is it under options? I can't remember now. Where is it? Online preferences, connect. Okay, so here you click connect here, and it'll connect your World of Trucks profile. Another way to do it is when you're actually in your profile list, and we can't do that now. You click on your profiles, and there'll be a World of Trucks thing that you can connect to there. That's another way as well. And you must have a World of Trucks account. So if you haven't got one, go to the World of Trucks website and create one, and write down those details that you used to create it, and use those in the game, just like I showed you, and you should be fine. Right. This is a horrible gearbox configuration. It's terrible. I'm just going to sit on 55. And I can't because these guys are going slow. Wonder if I can go around them. No, can't. Can't go around them. Maybe now I can. Let's try. Come on. Oh, come on, mate. Oh, jeez. Oh, hang on. We got to go bush. Oh. Oh, no. Come on. Go, 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 go. There we go. Yeah, look out. We're overtaking. Oh, jeez. I don't do this in real life. That's only in game, guys. Only in game I do that. Oh. Alright. That's one way to overtake. Now, I'm just going to try and get this down to a nice speed now so I can read the stuff as well. There we go. 55 will do, thanks. Right, so yeah, look, must be external contracts. Must be gift jobs only. That's the one with the big presents. You know, the big presents on the back of the trailer. The different destinations and cities. Very important that you do different destinations, guys. And if you're not sure, go to World of Trucks and look under event log and see there's an arrow pointing, whichever the one the arrow is pointing to, that's your destination. And you just see which one you've done. And if you've got another one that's going there, don't do it. Just make sure you do different ones every time. Very easy. And then be careful with mods. Be careful with mods, people. Look, if you're not sure, just don't use mods. Okay, just do them quickly without the mods, and you should be right. You don't have to have mods to use it. I don't know what I was doing there. That's weird. But you know, I've just shown a few mods that did work throughout the course of it. So, you know, there's plenty of really cool mods you can use. But if you do get to the point where it doesn't accept your delivery, chances are you've got a mod conflicting there, and that's what's caused it. Okay, so the ones that I reckon would stuff up your grand gift delivery would be the trailer mods. I can see that they would definitely mess up your, you know, grand gift delivery. So make sure that if it's just a truck mod you've got in there, then that should be fine. Okay. And don't use map mods. Don't use map mods because they there's a good chance that they could stuff it up as well. So and you won't be able to use external contracts anyway on the map mods. So if you're wondering why it's not doing it into the map mod, it won't work. Okay. Now, collect prizes. Where do you collect your prizes? Well, hey, Senior, look, I've done all the you know, World of Trucks jobs, the grand gift delivery, but where's my prizes? I want my stuff. Well, basically, you have to go to World of Trucks, and you will see events, and under events, you'll see that there is your prizes. So your stuff that you won, all your goodies. Okay, because there was, I was actually reading, there was one person who's done all the grand gift deliveries, and they said, I didn't get my stuff. And as soon as he was told, oh, you've got to go to World of Trucks to get it, he went, oh. And then that pretty much, you know, solved his problem. So you go to World of Trucks under your events, and you'll see that there'll be some items there, and you can collect them. So you click on the event thing that it says Grand Gift Delivery, Euro Trucks, Grand Gift Delivery for American Trucks, and then it'll have a collect thing. Collect through Steam is what they do, and what happens is World of Trucks sends you the items through Steam. Now you can trade them or do whatever you want, but I think if you trade them, you lose them out of game. So I just chuck them in there and leave them, and I'll, you know, whether I use them or not is a different story. It doesn't matter. But that's how you get it, guys. That's how you get it. So very, very simple. Look at this. Angry Arthor truck. Oh, we're going bush. Oh, I hit a sign. Oh my god. That could be devastating. Yeah, so there we go. Angry Arthor truck, guys. This is a paid mod, just so you know. It's $10 for you to buy. Link will be in the description if you do want this. You don't have to have it, guys. It's just one of those things that, you know, we like to look at all mods, whether they're paid or not. It doesn't matter. We like to look at them, and then if you want to, if you vote for them, then that's great. You know, you can vote for them. Now, what other exciting... Oh no, that's what I was going to do. I just remembered what I was going to do. I've got to take a photo before I forget. Otherwise, if I don't take a photo, then that means I don't have a photo for my thumbnails for YouTube, which is terrible. Terrible if you don't have that. Right, there we go. That's looking pretty good there. It's a bit hard to take a photo of this because it's sort of... It's black. It's just big, black and long. And it's very intimidating. And it just doesn't take a very good photo, I don't think. But anyway, you know, I'm sure that, you know, you guys will be able to see exactly what it is and know exactly what this is when you have a look at the thumbnail. There we go, that'll do. I mean, it could possibly be, being that it's big, black and long, it could be mistaken for something else, but that's up to your... That's only because of your dirty minds that has been, you know, that you thought of that, that's all. Now, I wanted to quickly touch on the patch 130 for ATS, guys. It's finally caught up to Euro trucks, and they have done a few different updates now. There's a lot of fixes and things that are quite important. A lot of things that we don't actually see have been fixed. Now, why SES has explained in their blog post that the reason for their taking such a long time to actually get to this doing the update, they had it ready for just before Christmas, but it was so close to the actual break time for them that if they were to release it and there was problems, then somebody would have to stay back and fix that. And SCS didn't want to, you know, it's Christmas time, didn't want to put people through that where they had to stay and work over their Christmas break. I agree. Look, I don't think that would be fair, SCS. I don't think that SCS did the right thing. I'm sure that many of you would actually agree with me that, you know, not making the employees work over Christmas, really, that's uncool. But anyway, so it's all good. There wasn't anything that was going to cause us grief. I mean, if they'd released an update and there was problems where that rendered the game unplayable, then they would have stayed back and fixed it. But they didn't. Okay, so it was all good. They had 129 working perfectly, or well, not perfectly, but really well. And they basically just left it go until now. So there you go. So they're back now. They're in full swing. And what did we get in the update? Well, we got let's see, we got multi-torque engines now. So that's exciting. Terrain generation problem was fixed. So I'm not sure exactly what was happening with this terrain generation problem, but obviously there was something that needed to be rectified, and they've gone and done that. So, I don't know. The terrain looks good to me. I don't know what the problem was. AI won't use blinkers when cancelling lane change. So yeah, I had to read that a few times because it did actually sound like AI won't use blinkers on lane change to me. That's what it sounded like. But when the AI, you know, say for example they're going to do a lane change and then all of a sudden they realise you're there, they don't do a lane indicate back the other way. What they do is they just cancel the, you know, they cancel the lane change and stop the indicator. Pretty simple. Pretty simple, really, and it does make sense. So, because that might have been a bit confusing to some people, you know, having the cancellation like that. That was, yeah, weird. But anyway, I don't know. That's what we do. That's what we're meant to do here in Australia. If you do cancel, what you're going to do, you're meant to flick the indicator a couple of times back the other way to say that you're staying in that lane. But nobody does that, really. But anyway, it's no big deal. Let's see. Fixed sleeping areas not showing up. So some sleeping areas, the rest areas weren't showing up, eh? Well, that would be a real pain in the bum, especially if you're trying to simulate a trucker's life as exactly as, you know, as you should be, which is resting and stuff like that. So, but yeah, and that would be a real pain, especially when you pull up and there's no rest. No, it says it's a rest area and there's nothing there. But that's now been fixed, the ones that were broken. So very good. Improved calculation of trailer weights. So, trailer weights must have been having issues. I don't see none of these issues I noticed. I didn't notice any of them. They weren't major enough. They're just very minor sort of things that, you know, little pet peeves that annoy everybody. But yeah, anyway, they've been fixed. And look, there's a few more on the list as well that were there. But again, they were only sort of small little fixes and stuff like that. But they were, you know, there were sort of, well, okay, not small little ones, but they were small, big enough to be noticed by some, but not by all. So they weren't major ones. But anyway, they're fixed now. The question that I've got on my mind is not about these fixes, but what has SCS got coming next? What have they got next? I don't know about you, but I'm very curious to see what they're going to be doing next for American trucks. And where are they, bugger, where are they going to be going with Euro trucks as well? Are they going to be going towards, you know, are they going to be going down, or are they going to be going spreading over to Russia, or where? It's going to be really interesting. If I was to take a guess, I would possibly say Russia would be their next move. You know, moving towards that way. And I'm wondering if that is where they're going to go. But who knows? Who knows? We just have to wait and see, really. Alright. Alright, we're getting out of crackpot. I can't... Oh, I can see a truck. Yes, there is a truck in that mirror. Sorry, mate. Yeah, better watch out. I got spikes and crap hanging off the side of my truck. But, and also another question. What's next for American trucks? Not even any kind of information of any leak or anything has come out. So it's going to be, you know, very, very interesting to see what they actually bring out this year. I'm really excited, actually. I really am. There we go. 55 will do. Actually, I'll crank that up a bit. What's that? It's not going up anymore. Oh, there we go. Now it is. For some reason it was sticking. I don't know why. Yeah, definitely this gearbox is crap. Shouldn't have gone this gearbox, guys. Can we make it up to 70? Yeah, 71. Yeah. Look at that. It's actually quite easily sitting on that. One thing I have noticed, the truck does get a bit wobbly. See that? If you turn, it does sort of get like speed wobbles or something. I don't know. Ah, it doesn't matter. It's all good. The only thing that this truck's missing is the you know, flames. The flames coming from the stacks and the you know, blowing black as coal. You know, so you got the exhausts that are blowing out really black. That's what it's missing. And flames shooting from the exhaust. That's what it needs. You know, when you're changing gears. If it had that, this thing would be absolutely awesome. And some flames from the nostrils, maybe. That would be cool as well. Just a little flamethrower that goes off every now and then. That would be, you know, the ultimate Mad Max type truck, wouldn't it? Right, here we are, Twin Falls. We're at our destination. There we go, down here. Now this is going to be a real pain to back, especially if this is rail export. I hate rail export. Rail export is one of the biggest pains in my bum, but it's not. Now, where do we have to go and deliver this? In the hole there? Okay, in the barn. Alright. Now, I'm going to have to go on the... Oh, I need to turn. I need to go on the outside of the truck here to park that, because as you can see, I can't see the mirrors. It's a real problem with this truck, but that's all good. Trailer, you're going the wrong way. Is that gonna miss? Yeah, it's gonna miss. Right, hopefully we can get that in there straight away and it should be all good. Now don't forget, tomorrow guys, we will be doing another mod review, so another truck. You know, who knows what it'll be. It could be for American trucks, could be Euro trucks, who knows? Who knows? There's plenty of mods out at the moment, so don't need to worry about their, you know, running out of mods. Jackknife that in there. There we go. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect. Drop that trailer. There we go. Now, that's excellent. Done diddly done. And we also have one more grand gift delivery to do this week as well, so that'll probably be done on Friday. We do that one. Right. There we go. Go back to drive, please. Thank you. And there we go, guys. That is the Angry Arthur truck. This week's winner of the weekly drive. Now, this truck automatically goes into the runnings for the best of weekly drive. So, each week, whatever the winner is, that automatically goes into the best of weekly drive, and we grab about 10 or so trucks, and we then, you know, vote to see which one's the best truck mod. You know, not the best truck mod for this year, but the best of weekly drive winner, and then the best of weekly drive winner is the only trucks that are allowed to be voted for at the end of the year for the best truck mod. Last year was actually really good. There's some really good contenders last year. And was it the T908 one? Was it the RTA mods? Their best truck mod for 2017 was the RTA mods Kenworth T908, which is a very good truck mod. Very good. Well guys, that is pretty much it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this video, the weekly drive. We will be doing, yes, as I said, some more mods this week where you get to choose grand gift delivery, among other stuff as well. So stay tuned for that this week. But guys, look, if you like this video, then don't forget to punch that like button in the ass. And if this is the first time you've seen Junior Senior Gaming, then make sure you head on over to the Junior Senior Gaming channel on YouTube and check it out. And while you're there, why don't you hit that subscribe button. But until next time, don't forget to keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down, and I'm 10-10 on the side. And remember, game on.